We're live. How fun is that? Live on leg day. Yeah.
Woo!
That's the noise one makes before one is warmed up. Once one is warm, one doesn't go, That's, what do they say, that age is however loud you are when you get out of a chair? You know the drill. We march and throw one of these on. Tilt this thing up a few degrees. Al, I'm gonna give you this. You've earned it. You've earned it.
Thank you, Sean.
You've earned your badge. It's like a Taekwondo studio. You know, you graduate like belts. Isn't it funny to think that the 8-year-olds have a higher belt than I do in Taekwondo?
I mean, I guess.
Like they're better at Taekwondo than me. Like I'm not even yellow or green or any of that.
Yeah, because you've never done it.
They're farther advanced than I am.
Yes, because you've never done it.
That's a minor detail, though. I mean, that's, if you want to make excuses for me, I appreciate it.
I mean, they're further along than Pele is, too.
I'll bet that's not true. I'll bet he probably did some jiu-jitsu. He was Brazilian. Is. I don't know if he lives.
But just because he did jiu-jitsu doesn't mean he did taekwondo. So the belts don't carry over.
That's true. You can't transfer credits.
Right. It's not like a college. A college.
I'm going to give you 18 credits for this. Took me 2 years. Oh, you get.
Yeah, you get no credits.
They use ropes or something.
When I transferred to a New York school, they barely took any of my Louisiana credits. They're like,
would you?
No, I would not. They were like, so stop.
Let's jump right to the leg curl. Just a few of these. Oh, this band is too hard. For those of us just joining us, this is how we like to start sometimes, but I picked a heavy mini band. But basically, yeah, throw the thing around your arches first to do some marching, and then just do like 10 to 15 of these leg curls, holding on as needed. Waking up them hams. Yeah, I've wildly overestimated my ability to curl this thing. Huh? Oh yeah, switch. So it's leg day. Again, we're gonna do a quaddy leg day. We're gonna work all 4 of our legs. Quad day. We are gonna be a little more knee dominant. We're gonna do a lot of front squatting, and we're gonna do Bulgarians. I'm just letting you know now. I'm ripping the Band-Aid early. I'm not gonna slowly reveal it. I'm introducing the big bad right at the beginning. It's Bulgarian day. And to make matters worse, it's gonna be banded or with partner Bulgarians. But before we get into that, let's hold yourselves at plank. Get on down there.
Do I need a band?
Not yet.
Great.
Let's just wake things up. Wake up that core. Just a regular plank to start. And while you're praying, I appear to be. So just get cozy. Hang out up there. Now let's sort of go toes, and then drive your heels back. And then tippy toes, and then drive your heels back. Feel a bit of a calf stretch. Toes. One more time. Stretch those calves. Very nice. Hands and knees for just a second. Right hand behind your head. Tuck under. Open. Tuck under. And open. 2 more. Switch. Left hand behind the head. Tuck under. And open. So after quad day, you know what you do after your workout? Eat some protein, eat some carbs. Sean, why is that different than any other day? It's really not. It's just, we're beating up your quads. Get into plank again. you really want to make sure you refeed. Fuel those muscles. Fill up that muscle belly. Stock up on your glycogen. What are we having for dinner? Did we decide?
Haven't discussed it.
Right leg marches up next to the right hand, planting, and twist. Twist under like this, reaching through this space, and then open again. 2 more like that. Reach under, open, reach under, and open. Downward dog. Foot back, big old pike. Just hold that downward dog. Hang out up there. Feel that back extending. Feel your calves stretch. Feel your hammies stretch. Don't lock your knees unless you have incredible hamstring flexibility. So you can keep a slight knee bend or a big knee bend if you're very tight. Most important thing, really, I would say, on downward dog is getting that good back extension and that shoulder flexion. So I'm pushing my chest toward my toes. All right, back to plank. Hold that plank for a second. And now bring that left leg next to the left hand up and open that chest. Reach under and open the chest. Breathing through this. Last time, and one more downward dog. Get cozy up there. And now just to mix it up a little, scapular push-ups in this position. So shrug the shoulders, locked elbows, and then let them drop down your back. Elevate shoulder blades and drop them. So you're pushing your hips diagonally back, then dive your head toward your hands, but it's not a huge movement. It's not a regular push-up where you bring your head way down by bending the elbows. Just 2 more. Shrug, and then just kind of release, and again, shrug, and release. Rest for a second. Now, do find yourself a band. We're going to go with this, the medium heavy, this guy. Here you go, buddy. Get this into your low back and do a few cat-cows. So, there's different options here to make this more challenging. This is sort of the lighter way to do it. See that? To make it even harder, you would flip it over like that. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. And then you're just going to do that. That's a very active cat-cow. So, the cat part of the pose is now loaded. Unlike regular cat, which is a teeny little bit of load, but really not much. I mean, that's cat is really good for just developing some awareness, getting somebody warmed up. You're not building a ton of strength, and you're probably not going to affect a whole lot of change. But by loading it, now we're really working those abs. We're strengthening the ability to go into that big amount of flexion. At the bottom, don't go all the way to the very bottom. Leave like just a couple degrees. Like don't go slack at the bottom. Like keep it still activated. If your thumbs hate this, maybe try putting your fists on the band. Just do 3 more of these. I'll just show you what I mean by that. Either this sort of thing, if you can tell what I'm doing, got my fists on it, or maybe the palms with a thumb over grip, like that. It's hard to show up here, but once gravity's helping me. That makes sense? I'll just do 1 more. Big old flexion. I still blew it, but my thumb's still in the same spot. You get the idea. And release. Okay, now, drop that for a second. Tall kneel. Now, I'm just gonna lean back. Feel a bit of a stretch in the thighs. We're not doing this for reps. We're not doing it intensely. This isn't like a heavy kneeling extension. Kneeling knee extension, or reverse Nordics as some call them. To do that, we would just be going deeper, maybe even loading it. I've also played with having a band up there so that at the very beginning, it feels like, oh, this isn't going to be much, but then the band kicks in and you can go way back. That's fun.
Do you have a preference about where your knees in line with your hips, or knees?
Whatever feels best.
Okay. Not together though. Right?
Even if you want that, that's fine with me too.
Cool.
I'd say pick the angle where your tracking feels best. Some people, like if you tell them, if you say feet, knees, hips all perfectly aligned, it might bug their knee for whatever reason, just like a turn in or a turn out might bug them. Sometimes I'll say, well, let's explore there. Let's try to find what's going on. But like something like this, just pick whatever feels fine. And I said we do but one more. Okay, right onto your back. Give yourself room to the left. Arms wide, shoulder blades retracted. Build that little shelf. Right leg bridges you up. Keep your left leg vertical. Now balance the tray of margaritas on your waist as you lift and lower your leg. So it's just like a windshield wiper. You're just dropping that leg out to the side. Let's stay high. I'm going to show you the wrong way for a second. See, I dropped my hip. None of that. Keep that hip high. So the hip joints, or like think of your pelvis, stays level. I'm going to say that's 6. 6 more. 5. 4. 3. We're working that inner thigh of this leg, but not a whole lot. It's more of an oblique and a right glute exercise. One more rep. Okay, let's go right into the other one. Big old bridge. Get those shoulder blades underneath you. Drop that right leg out to the side. There you go. Très bien, Alice.
Merci. Très bien, Sean.
Now you can even do these quickly. You know, you can kind of whip them up and down. You can band them. You can hold a band in your right hand and put it around your ankle. I think that's all well and good. Or you could anchor it on something. I feel like there's better ways to get at all that stuff. Last one. All right, and just a couple of 90-90 things. Let's get that left leg back. So I'm in this 90-90, 90-90. Scoot your right foot out enough. Now let's just do a couple reps first. So you're just leaning over, waking up that hip. Let's just do 5 more. It's moist out. Moist.
Ew.
Yeah. I know people hate the word moist. You know what's a worse word than moist?
What?
And you're going to tell me I'm correct? Soggy.
Soggy?
Soggy is worse than moist.
Huh.
What is the best way to describe the texture of cake that you like? How do you want the cake?
Moist.
Yeah. Moist got a bad rap because let's face it,
it's the oyster.
That's a good switch.
I like soggy.
Soggy, I think of grandpa. Come on, let's face it. I think it depends.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, that's the word that comes to mind.
Not at all. Soggy bottom boys.
The Soggy Bottom Boys. Very good reference. I should revisit that flick.
Soundtrack's amazing.
It is. Your next question might be, how's about loading this? If you want to, you could put a band around your legs, hold it like that, or you could just be holding a weight here. I kind of like a kettlebell like this, holding the horns. We might finish with that today. I thought we'd use this as a warm-up, and then maybe later, depending on what kind of time we're making, go back to it. Now we're just gonna go side to side like this. You ready? So I went all the way around, and now I'm just coming back. Try to only move one leg at a time. See that? So not until you have to. So I'm lifting my left, I bring it up and around. I'm still trying to keep my right down, right down, right down. Now that's my limit of my flexibility, so then it has to come around. Then I stick it back there, and then I reverse. When you bring it around, see if you can lift the foot before the knee. So there's that internal thigh rotation first. Then when you come around, think knee, foot, then foot, knee. We'll do another 20 seconds of this. My leg's coming around. Keep my foot up, keep my foot up, keep my foot up. Now I tap it. Now I lift it. Bring it up and around. Kick the moisturizer over. Up and around. Knee, foot, foot, knee, up and around. 2 more. Reach it back, snake it back, knee, foot. You can even band these, put ankle weights on and just do some of those or something. That's a whole lot of fun. One quick crack. Come on up. Let's hold like so for a second. Butt tight, tuck. Activate those abs, if that makes sense. Think of doing a crunch in this position. It's basically my thighs are like pulling my pelvis that way, so I'm fighting that. I'm trying to stay tucked and active. I'm pushing into the floor, staying high. Tight butt. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, it's time to exercise. Left leg back, 10 reverse lunges. On 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. We didn't get to the farmer's market today. It was raining. I think also I just didn't feel like doing that. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't raining that hard. And even if it's raining, what do the Scandinavians say, Alice? There's no bad weather, just bad gear. What did I do, 9?
No, you did 10.
Huh.
I just wanted to let you know.
Ugh. No bad weather, just bad gear.
That's a funny line.
Yeah. Ugh. I will mock my Gore-Tex stuff and say, oh, Gore-Tex, they think they're so great. There's still water getting in these spots. And you have to season the thing all the time. You have to constantly be spraying it and washing it with the special stuff and all that. And once in a while, I will wear something that's waterproof but not Gore-Tex, and I go, oh, right. That stuff, it sucks. Like, it keeps the rain out, but you sweat so much. It's like the rain got in. All right.
So Gore-Tex, you're a fan of?
I'm a fan of it. It's got its limitations, but it's so much better than
Anything that existed
latex
before?
or polyethylene, whatever the hell the stuff is made of. Like, if anybody's ever been in a wetsuit, you know, you're a puddle. Okay. Warm up with whatever band you want. Quick set of front squats. This is how we are going to start today. Hi, buddy. Oh, I didn't give you a band.
No.
That was mean to me. She's going to take the red band. Okay. Option 1, squat down and then put the band on. Option 2 is curling it up. For my first set, I'll just curl it up, but later I'm probably going to want to squat to it. So you saw what I did? I curled it up. Now it's pressing right on my Adam's apple. So I use my pointer fingers to keep it away from me. I drive my elbows up and out. And now I squat as deep as you can go with a neutral spine. Don't try to set any records. If you find yourself doing a butt wink, which would look like that, maybe just consider not, but it's up to you. You don't have any history of funny low back stuff, you're probably fine. Formal. In between rounds, touching something if needed for balance. Left hand to right foot. So I'm gonna switch. Just reaching like that. 10. 9. And here you absolutely can allow a nice round to the back if you so choose, because we're just warming some things up still. And slightly keeping the heart rate up. Okay, that's 6, 7. Switch right hand to left. So after this, we're going to go heavier. If you want to elevate your heels, by all means do that. Because ankle mobility is often the limiting factor on a front squat or a regular squat. People, actually, I'll show you a quick test. We're not in a rush. Are we in a rush? How much time do we have in the studio? If we go over, it's fine. They know. They got my card. They'll bill me. Here's a test you can do. Get your foot touching the wall. I'm using my dresser, but you get the idea. Can your knee go forward and touch the wall? With your toe touching the wall, In a kneeling position, can you touch the wall with your knee? That's okay mobility. If you can't do that, you probably have a hard time squatting. And you might want to look at only doing single leg squats or just very small range of motion squats. Now start to scooch the foot back. How far can you get that foot back and still be touching? For me, that's about my limit. So if I can get my knee way beyond my toe, that means my ankle mobility is pretty good. That way, when I'm squatting, that's not stopping me. But now watch, let's say I have a really tight ankle. See, let's say it's locked up there. For me to get any lower, I better have really good hip mobility. But look how good morning-ish this is becoming. Because I couldn't go any more at my ankle. It has to all come from my hips, or what often happens is low back. So you see a lot of that. See that crappy squat? So build up that ankle mobility. Now my knees can drift more forward, my butt can push back, and now I'm better able to sink into a squat. So do that little test for yourself. How far can you go? If you find it's only like a centimeter away and you run out of room, maybe keep your squats small or only do the single leg squats. All right, back to front squat. Grab a heavy. Yep, I think that's what you want. I've got the heavy. I'm going to put this under my ankles. Now to start these, I'm going to squat down first. So I'm going to dive my knees forward. Okay, it's right there on my throat. So just as I get started, I'm going to make sure I'm pulling it away from my throat. Okay, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
And commence with the squats. Oh. And we're just going to do a bunch of these. And here's the deal. If you find this is easy as pie, go up in bands. If you're running out of bands, double them up, triple them up. Do what you got to do. Terribly uncomfortable. I don't know who thought of this. That's better. I kind of like to have it go up and around the shoulder. So for me and for Alice, we're treating this like warm-up set number 2, semi-work set number 1, because we're going to both go heavier.
Yay!
Yay! And I'm going to show you ways to do that. We are going to look like, I've said it before, Spider-Man's victims. We're going to be all banded up. Bound up. Keep those elbows high. And then let's say the plan is this plus 2 more sets. Picking the weight that you feel is appropriate. Last one. Now, we will just rest.
Okay. Should we set up bands?
Yeah, but I'll explain a thing. Another thing these bands can do. Let's say you've been following along and you just constantly think, oh, that's just too heavy for me. The bands can also assist. They are not just your foes, they can be your friend. Put the band in the door up at the top. Put it under your upper back like this, or under your arms around your upper back. Then as you squat, it's assisting you. It's lifting you back up. See that? Hold on to it. It kind of acts as a little bouncy bounce, like a Johnny jumper to get you back up out of the bottom. I'm terribly out of breath.
Johnny jumpers were so fun.
Can we install one in here? Use it for our workouts? Pistol squats that way? That's a thing too. If you want to do pistol squats, you can get one of these up over something high, hold it, or you do the same thing. You put it like so it's attached up there, and as I sink down into my pistol squat, it pulls me up out of the bottom. Now, is that a load-bearing wall? So, here's what I'm going to do to make my next set more brutal. You can keep that.
Okay.
I am going to put this band on one side, this band on the other, and then also stand on the green band. It's going to look good and stupid, but you get the idea. Now, as for you, that's a good idea. So you're gonna look like this without the green.
Yeah, I'm gonna double up.
Gotcha. And if you want, now here's the deal. I'm just going to go with the same side shoulder. You can also crisscross. So I'll show you the two options. There's this, okay? Looks like two long suspenders. Or you go across your shoulder like that. Actually, I'll just do that to the birdie here. Okay, makes sense? So that's adding more weight. Now I'm going to add the green band as well.
Is it possible for me just to stand like
Yeah,
this?
you can do that. She's going to hold it like the way we had the green band.
Just gonna have two of them, an orange and a blue. They're making a big circle. We're just gonna stand on them and do what we did earlier. That's it.
I find once you've got multiple bands on you, just the placement, it can really cut in. So I find I like to divide up where they're landing, diffusing the pressure. But what you're doing is just fine. The many ways to hack your home workouts. That's not hacking. I don't even know how to use that word. Okay, here we go. All right, makes sense? That feels like a real barbell squat. I mean, as far as the weight goes. So like right here, it's like nothing. So I also think a benefit of these is it encourages deep squatting because the weight is light at the bottom. It's just your body weight. If you find it digs into your arches too much, just move the band. Get it more under the heel. And just go till failure-ish. If you hit like 20, don't do anything.
This is causing me to break a sweat.
Yeah, this will get you. I'll do like 2 more. What do I do?
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it? It's detectable.
It's great.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I think a lot of people, if they knew ahead of time how long this would have taken, the lockdown, not our workout, I'll bet many would have built out a really serious home gym. And then the question is, if you're taking over your garage or your basement, and let's say money is no object, do you even use many bands? Or do you do good old-fashioned barbells? Do you buy machines? Do you give yourself a universal machine? One of them Nautilus babies? I would say any and all are great choices. If there's one side benefit to the lockdown, maybe it is that a lot of people learned about, if not bands, just body weight training and things like that, stuff they might not have done otherwise. I'm talking so that I need rest anyway. I will take another 37 seconds.
Great.
While I do that, I'll explain what's coming next.
Cool.
We will be Bulgarianing. For those just joining us, the Bulgarian squat looks identical to a regular squat, except the back foot goes up on the couch in the bottoms up position, meaning the sole of the foot faces the sky. So your foot is going to be like that, ankle right on the edge of the couch, so that at the bottom, your foot is like hanging on like that. So select a surface. If somebody's watching TV on your favorite couch, tell them to move. So you have gains to make. They're blocking your gains. Gains blockers. with 2 Z's. Is that our next t-shirt? I say like we ever made a t-shirt.
No, you know what our next t-shirt is. And the fact that you're acting like you don't know what it is makes me. I'm now going to get it because I have now survived
It's a good point.
more workouts than I can count with Sean Hitter.
Then I care to remember. Oh, but now it's then I can count.
Yeah.
Alice's idea for it's really a great idea for a t-shirt for me, like a business t-shirt / gift. Borderline gag gift, but not like works as both. It's one of those rare things that works as both a gag gift and a real gift. It would say, I've survived more workouts with Sean Hetters than I care to remember. It's nice and long-winded. Would barely fit on a shirt. I think it's a wonderful idea. I just not pulled the trigger. Okay. All right. I guess I'm recovered. I'm not, but I guess I am. Those are hard.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Whew. Yes, they are.
Okay. Final round.
Excellent.
I messed this up. I don't know what I did. I
Yeah,
gotta start over. I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna go same side this time, just to mix it up. You waiting for me? I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
I mean, I can certainly not.
And this is the last of the heavy squats. Not that the Bulgarians are not going to be somewhat heavy, but we're going to be shooting for also explosive. So my plan with the Bulgs is to kind of jump at the beginning of the set. So we'll be good and dead after that. I can't do it, Alice. There we go. All right. Okay. I messed it up. No, I didn't. One of these days I'll have a harness. I've been Googling, I don't think they exist. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Look, I missed it.
Does Stu have the weighted vest at his house?
No, but I left it in the locker.
Oh, funny.
I have a weighted vest that goes up to 140 pounds. And it would have been awesome for this. It's collecting dust in my gym locker.
Are y'all both sad about it?
Yeah. I think I prefer the crossbody. It just puts a little less stress on the exact same spot. Drive those knees forward, push them apart enough. Make sure they're aligning with your midfoot. Woo. Yeah, 6 more maybe?
That would be 18 for me.
All right, let's do 20. Oh, that was fun. There's other stuff you can do with these in the open chain category. That's this. I don't think it works that well, but maybe one of these days we'll do it. I'm just going to show you now while we're recovering. How do I do this? I go over, yeah, then under. So you could do like a kickback. It's not great. See that? So that's just like a leg press.
Nice.
Yeah. Or you can go higher. It's got its benefits. I know I've been holding out on you that we haven't done it. Partly just because I think I generally prefer closed chain stuff, specifically with the bands. So like picture a hip thrust. That's same motion like that, right? But now it's closed chain. You're pushing yourself up and down. In general, I gravitate toward them. But one of these days we'll do it. I'm never not gonna be out of breath.
I feel like you are. I feel like eventually.
Let's about face this camera.
Great. Do we need? We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
it's gonna be pretty bright. Although actually no, I think I don't know. That doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too bad.
I'm not too overexposed.
Depends on where you are.
Or underexposed. Or backlit.
Where are you gonna be?
Here. I guess we should mix up what part of the couch we destroyed, huh? You can tilt it up just a hair so my poor head is visible. Hey, not one but two lip balms in the couch. Payday came early. Hey, Dirt.
I don't know places.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. So it's Bulgarian time. But you know what? I'm gonna demo quick, but then if you can just show our handsome viewers the side angle.
You got it.
Bulgarians are like this. Right foot is in front. Left foot goes like that. Sit down and back. Okay? So the back foot, actually you don't gotta move.
Yeah,
Show
you
them.
could even use the chest.
I could. I'll show you with the chest. Show it with your chest.
Yeah, say with chest.
Say it with your chest.
Show with chest.
All right, so chest doesn't work as well, but you get the idea. I sit down and back, so it looks like a regular squat. See, there's very little difference. Maybe the torso is a little more upright, but you're not straight up and down like this. There's that slight forward lean. Front knee aligns with the toe. The bulk of your weight is on the front leg. Well, I'm gonna use the couch. You could make a case for using something that's slightly uncomfortable to discourage too much use of the back foot, but that might be more than the scope of this workout. All right, do you want to go first?
Do you want to go together?
You want to go together?
Huh?
We can go together.
We don't have to.
No, we
Do
should.
you like one?
The family that Bulgarians together, Romanians together?
Are we doing with weights?
Yeah, so here's the plan.
I knew it wasn't as easy as he was making it out.
No, yeah, that was the weightless demo. This is the with weight demo. So put your band under your front foot. That was Freudian. Fright foot. Ah! Band is under my right foot. Oh, that's how I got there. Front, right, fright. And then, I don't think I go this side. Is that what we figured out? Okay. No.
But you did it wrong.
It works.
It works.
Get it on you somehow. Okay. I'm going to do this, plus the kettlebell, plus I'm going to add a little bit of a jump. No obligation to do any of that crap. We're going for as many fast, explosive reps as possible, followed by a few slower reps, with or without extra weight. Okay? So get ready. Get set. Here we go. Ugh. Now there is a little bit of risk in that the band could pop off the foot, so just be cautious. I think I've got 4 more of the quick ones. 3, 2. Okay, now I'm just gonna bang out a few slow ones. It had been a while. When did we bulg last?
It's been a minute.
Been a minute. One more thing for me. Come on. Oh.
So I could have done more weight, but I don't know.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
I mean, I don't know if I actually want to do more weight. I couldn't have done this. Yeah, I would have stopped before you. Had to go.
I'm with you. Many a breath will be taken.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm very out of breath. I'm going to give folks at home the option to do a calf raise in between. I ain't doing it. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna recover. But if you're not suffering like me, you can do this. Either just standing like Alice is. Oh, look, I met a friend. Or find yourself a lip and kiss it. Lips are for kissing. See that? Calf raises. Do that. Or, if you destroyed yourself on the previous set of Bulgarians, like me, sit, have some hard cheese and Portuguese wine. It's not humid or anything. I was making the jokes earlier. I was whistling past the graveyard about the moist air.
Super humid. Rainy. Rainy, super humid.
Am I still wearing my mask? Is that why I can't breathe? No. Okay, I took it off.
Just the air's thick. The air's thick today in the city.
Soupy. It's soupy.
It's not soggy though.
Not soggy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them finish their calf races. I'm ready to go, but I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
What does Arnold say? He says to lift weights, and they say, yeah, but what about for cardio? I lift weights. That's his answer.
Is that still his answer? That used to be his answer.
Granted, he had a heart attack or two, so maybe I shouldn't be using him as an example, but the point still makes sense.
I was gonna say for these, I used to really like doing them on a hard surface. I don't know. I haven't done them on a hard surface in a little bit. So not today, but another time maybe I'll add it on the chest, because this is a different level of difficulty because it's so squishy, and but the other one is yet again a different level of difficulty, and it's hard, so you don't land on it, like you pointed out. So it's interesting.
We could, just for the slightly firmer and contoured shape, we could consider trying to elevate our feet and standing in front of this couch that way, lengthwise, but that would mean standing on a box. I don't know if we want to rearrange the apartment just for that.
I don't know if it's like needed. Is it like what's it serve?
Oh no, it would be to experiment with like a compromise in between the two. A little firmer, but not so firm.
That's silly. That's silly.
It would be looking for the Goldilocks of firmness. All right. Jumping is not easy on the side.
How many sets are we doing this?
Oh, just one. Are you crazy?
Oh.
I'm loathing this. I'll do like 4 more. Oh, I took zero enjoyment in that.
But you did great.
Thanks.
You did really, really well, Sean.
There you go. Oh yeah, you can do calf raises now if you want. If you like cardio. Well, that's how I get my cardio. Or they say cardio. I bet they say cardio in Chicago.
Get up, lazy.
Who said that?
Peter.
Shoot, I should have guessed. He's right. He's got good cardio fitness. I think I'm near death. But I'll get up anyway. All right, thanks for the pep talk. So next up, this one's a little weird. We ain't never done it. You're gonna be in plank with your back foot elevated.
Shocking.
1 foot or 2, and you are just going to bend and straighten your back leg. It's a knee extension. It's a weird one. If it's way too hard, you can just do this on the floor. So I'll show you the floor version first. Are my feetsies in frame, my dear?
Yes.
I was talking to Peter.
Yes, your feetsies are full in frame.
So, double leg. See that? So from knee to shoulder at the bottom is a straight line. It's not this. See that? It's this. So that's double leg. Here's single leg. And then to make it harder, we getting on the couch. I'm going to be extending just my right leg. So I'm dropping my knee toward the floor. It might not hit the floor. That would be a little far. Yeah, we're just doing knee extensions. Simple as that. Somewhat similar to doing the band. It's just a different, we've done that before. We put the band behind our knees and then straighten them. All right, check it out. I rise up and now I'm just, right now I've got my toe pointed. My other leg is just hanging below me. I'm not hitting the ground. And I'm just trying to bend and straighten my knee. This is one option. You can also put your toe up. They don't make a huge, they're not much different. Some people cramp up or their toes can't be in this position. I kind of like this way better, so I'm gonna do it. My quad is starting to burn. I'm gonna take a mini break. Forget how hard these can be. I've had people do these and after like a minute, they look at me like my head is sewn on backwards because they're like, I don't get it, it's easy. Oh, did it do that thing? You just kind of got to tap on it. One more for me. Okay, Alice, your turn.
Okay, let me spin this around. Whew. The way I got it stuck was I asked it to turn. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking this camera.
Yeah, just for a second.
So many things, so many things. All right.
So Al is going to do her right leg. She will assume a plank. After all that, buddy, guess what? I'm going to take it so I can. YouTube is stuck with that view, but I'm going to show them on Insta the other angle. So, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, so straight line she's keeping from her lower your hips just a millimeter. Yep, now just bend the knee. Exactly that. So it's super strict. Strictly just knee extension. She's on the 4-foot, which of the two, I prefer that setup. There you go.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about the leg, the quad, and just bend knee, straighten knee.
Yep.
And straighten. Yeah, and this one is really easy to like add in all of this other stuff, but that takes away from the work of that leg.
Right. In the movement or muscle battle, I think this one, it makes a strong case for just think muscle, think quad. So I think that might just help you really get, this machine at the gym. This machine at the gym, the seated leg extension, right? We just lift the pad, or if you just have ankle weights on, dangle your leg over something and just lift and lower. That's this. That's the open chain. This is the closed chain version of that. I've been talking about chains all day. It's lockdown getting to me. That's how it's manifesting itself.
You're just missing your chains at the gym.
And I miss my gym chains. I would not have enjoyed taking those home, and I know my neighbors would not like it if I brought those home.
The weighted vest.
Weighted vest would have been good. It would have been quieter. I would have fallen by now, so that one thud would have been audible. Okay.
Your turn.
So, on the 4-foot. Not the forefront. Dip knee, straighten knee. Dip knee, straighten knee. Another way to think of it is bring the hip with you as you drop your knee. And then, like Alice was saying, just squeeze that quad. Squeeze it hard. I sometimes would do that, but I think I found myself and others would get a little floppy so I don't dangle the leg on the other one. Oh, I'm taking a 12-second clip. That's smart. Okay.
You're doing great though.
Oh, thank you.
You could passe that leg next to the other one.
What does that mean? Hold it like that?
No, pull that foot and put it in the crooks of the other knee.
This?
No,
Oh,
just next to it.
next to it. Oh, like that. Yeah, I guess that's legal. Oh, my rectus femoris. Oh. Go out. So I've got almost great news for you. The almost great news is we have one exercise to do, only one set. But the bad news is it is jump squats. I know. But it is not Jafar. That would be much worse news. Nobody's going to get that reference.
What's that reference?
That's Clickhole.
Oh.
My, oh my, did I schwitz. Good job.
Holy moly.
All right, I'm going to hurt myself. Can I give you a job?
Yes.
Can you take the phone of yours and can you put 50 seconds on the clock?
Yes. How far are you going?
I'm going to jump in the air right here.
Okay. So this should be tilted up
Yes,
slightly.
yes. But also,
And 50 seconds.
it'll YouTube my head still be.
Yeah. But it depends on like, this will come way over here, right?
Oh, yeah, I see what that is. Okay. 50-second jump squat. You can join me or you can join Alice. She's going to go after me.
Tell me when you're ready.
Not yet. Oh. Now you can also do this with the kettlebell. My plan is to start with the kettlebell. I don't know if I will have it the whole time. I may ditch it after a while. I'll just throw it out the window. Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is not going to be fun. So make sure you land on the balls of the feet. Stick your butt back. If jumping is too much for you, try just standing quickly. How much time have I done?
40 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Good job.
hated it.
Yeah, but you did great. A really good job. I don't doubt
nice.
that you hated it. That looked not fun.
You gonna do with that?
I'll start with that.
Good news is then we're done. But for real.
Oof. All right. My phone's there for you whenever you. You just held it in a goblet.
I held it in goblet. It's astonishingly no fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want me to tell you when? On your mark. Get set and go. That is phenomenal form. If I wasn't so depleted, I'd pick up the phone and show the side angle to show how good Alice is at driving those hips back. 20 seconds done. Her knee tracking's looking darn good. She's getting good ups. 30 seconds. Very, very good. 15 to go.
Oh, Ugh.
12 seconds to go. And you'll feel like you're made of air. 8,
Nope.
7,
Not made of air.
3, 2, one more squat. All right.
Oh, it's hard.
Correct. Folks, it's been real. Tomorrow, thank you. Tomorrow, I think, because tomorrow's Sunday, and we would be pushing already.
It's push day.
Oh, we just pushed like the last push day.
Push day. Can't wait to see y'all.
I'd rather push a margarita in my mouth. Bye. Did we miss
Bye.
Cinco de Mayo?